You're probably thinking 5 books is a lot of books, but actually, there's a ton of books on this topic of businesses, missions, and kingdom business, and so on. In fact, back in about the early 90s, there were actually only about 20 books a year written on the topic. Now, it's about 20, 25, 30 a month, just boatloads of them. So we've sifted through all of those, and we've tried to find out the ones that are best for you, not just to fill up your time, but ones that will give you a good overview of this whole topic. Business Unlimited. Gunnar Olsson is the founder of ICCC, International Christian Chamber of Commerce. Swedish man who is chairman of a plastics company and has been walking out for decades this whole question of God in the marketplace, not in some cheesy, conferencey kind of way, but really living the life. So his book, Business Unlimited, is a really good read. Anointed for Business, Ed Silvoso is perhaps best known as somebody who is involved in prayer evangelism. But he woke up one day in the last decade or so and realized that he had loved being a businessman many, many years ago. And that when he discovered that business was ministry, it was like he'd rediscovered his twin that he'd become disassociated from. So he's written Anointed for Business, which has inspired many people. Then we have a little book on William Wilberforce, and you've probably seen the movie Amazing Grace, but behind that is the story of a man who lived as part of Clapham community and had a broad agenda for societal transformation. And as you know, that's a big deal for us, if you can say it, societal transformation. Then finally, a couple of books. One is Convergence, which is a book that I've written on how do you take your calling and integrate it with your work, with your family, with your community, with your church. We face so much pressure that really pushes these different pieces apart. And then Lemon Leadership. We read Lemon Leadership so we can understand each other, understand our teammates, understand our clients quickly, and we can take these biblical constructs of leadership and apply them in a practical setting. We would love to have more reading books, and we do have book reviews by other people. We have about 40 or so books on our recommended list, but we just cover 5 in a big way, and I'm sure these 5 are going to be inspirational to you. What's the best way to get through your reading? Enroll early, start early. So enroll right away. We'll send you the books, and you can get your reading out of the way before you start the actual training. That'll leave you time for working on your case studies, additional readings, articles, and so on. So get a jump on your reading, get these books, get going quickly, and but let them work deeply in you, not just a quick read, but something that will transform you. By the way, I should just mention that we generally don't train people unless they're prepared to travel out on a venture where they serve somewhere, because information without application creates more problems than it solves. Another way to put it is revelation without implementation leads to religion. We don't want you having a head with more knowledge. We want you to have a life that's transformed. So let these books work deeply in you as you read them. Cheers.